Alright guys, going to do a real quick analysis on the USD Chev trade I'm potentially looking at. As we can see here, we're on the daily time frame. We have a daily setup down here that arguably has not been tested, whatever. And then up in here, we have a setup that we haven't tested the 50% if it's going to, but we have tested and gone. So kind of leaves us with one setup in mind. So as we look, this is now the 4 hour of that daily. We're kind of left with only one thing to really consider, to draw to, what have you. We have, move this line out of the way real quick. We have a little bit of a price imbalance in here that we're starting to fill. And we have this little 4 hour trade above, these highs, trade below, which if we look at that on lower time frame, we can see it's a much cleaner setup. So that is going to be our targets for USHEV to go up to. So let's see if that aligns. Okay. Now, let me see if I screwed up here. Okay, so that's kind of at the higher end of that setup. So somewhere in there, we can see. Actually, I have not, which I should, and I will break this down with you guys a little bit more. Potentially, it's actually pretty nice right in there. This is why I do this too. These setups help me as well, because I did not take the time to break this chart down any further. So we can see trade above, trade below, inbounds fill. Does that move us a lot? Nah, enough. So that's it. That's for me. That's the sell. That's what I like. Boom. Just made up my mind right here live on the charts. So I would look for something like that. Let's see what kind of stop loss it gives us right in kind of our ideal price area. So I mean, the heck with it. Safety first. Always use protection through stop losses. 15 pip stop loss. So that's what we're looking at. Shorts. Now, on the long side of things, where are we left? I think potentially we could come all the way down to here. We made all kinds of equal lows, equal yes, all the above right in there. That really gives us a weird spot to trade from. I like this setup, but I don't, because it's lows and all that good stuff. So maybe, which still a phenomenal trade. Maybe down there, anywhere into this inbounds fill. I mean, heck, you could even get 3-1 out of that, which is my bare minimum. Honestly, what I would do is set up inbounds targets the whole way down personally, and that's just exactly how I would take profit. So I would just trail all of these targets, kind of like you're trailing support and resistance zones if you were a blessed retail trader. So, which we all are, but we pretend to be market makers, and that's what makes us profitable. So only one that really needs to be cleaned up is this one. So that's how I would trail those down. Really no setups that grab my eye from there. Like I said, You can keep an eye on this range if you so desire for a long / exit of your short, but you would really just have to give it the good old hairy eyeball and see what she does. But ultimately, even if that's where you're able to take it to, you're talking 7-1, if not 12-1. A lot of people are putting down the dollar that this thing's just going to continue to fade. So it might be a great way to get a position to hold to new lows. It might be a great way to get your ass handed to you as the dollar builds strength. We simply just do not know at this point in time. With that being said, there's a lot of ways you can look at this. We had nice little invert head and shoulders that took off. We were kind of making a normal head and shoulders, so we're looking to maybe fall from here. I was actually looking at shorts in this neck of the woods. Actually had a short right here. So very well could be a phenomenal trade. Very well could give it to us not so nicely. But nonetheless, we still have phenomenal risk to reward at 13-1 plus. And it's a great trade. It's something I'm looking for and just wanted to put out there in the world of Forex to share and to hold myself accountable.